We are so happy to have you here with us on this Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Whenever we talk about genetics, that makes up who you are, right? Everything from your smile, to your hair, to your eyes, that is who you are. But you hear about two genes often while talking about breast cancer, the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes. So here to help us with a little bit more understanding of this is Melanie Baxter with St. Francis. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. So just to anybody who may not know you, what exactly is your role here?
So I am the cancer genetic counselor. So my role here is sitting down with patients and digging into their family histories, their personal history, and talking about the possibility of inherited cancer risk in their family.
Whenever you hear the words BRCA1, BRCA2, how common do you go through that?
Oh, I go through that often. Almost anytime I'm meeting with a patient where there's breast cancer in their family or they've gone through breast cancer themselves.
I mean, it's just, how common is it?
I would say in all women who get diagnosed with breast cancer, we find a BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene mutation in about 5% of cases.
And so whenever somebody does have that, what exactly does that mean for them?
If they have a BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene mutation, what that tells us is that they were born with a higher risk of developing breast cancer in their lifetime. So we have an insight into what triggered that breast cancer to happen. It also allows us some insight into potentially other cancers that we need to be on alert for or screening for differently for them, like increased risk of ovarian cancer for women or increased risk of male breast cancer or prostate cancer risk in men.
And something pretty interesting about this as well, you know, people often think of BRCA1, BRCA2, but there are more genetic conditions, is that right?
That is correct. Yeah, BRCA1 and BRCA2 were just kind of the first genes detected to be linked with breast cancer risk. There are 11 other genes linked with inherited breast cancer risk, and there are also genes linked with other types of cancer as well, such as colorectal cancer, pancreatic cancer, ovarian cancer.
And whenever folks are just simply going in to get a test and they learn, oh my gosh, this is a part of who I am, can it be pretty devastating and shocking?
It can be shocking. Oftentimes, cancer in a family has always just been part of that family's story. To suddenly then know that there was an inherited risk all along that may have been causing some of those cancers, it can be very shocking, but also important information to learn about.
And part of that important information is putting your health first and learning about it. How easy is it for somebody to just walk in and get something done for them?
Yeah, so I take referrals from all kinds of providers, primary care, OBGYN, oncology, of course. But if individuals are interested in inherited cancer genetic testing, they can just start the conversation with their doctors, and they can either order it themselves if they're comfortable doing that, or they can refer to me.
Okay. And to anybody who's watching right now and maybe they're considering getting this looked at, wanting to have more answers, what do you suggest?
I suggest that if there is any cancers in a family, particularly cancers happening at a younger age, like diagnosed under the age of 50, or certain cancers like ovarian or pancreatic or male breast, which tend to be rarer types of cancer, any kind of cancer history like that in a family, it might warrant digging into it and wondering if genetic testing for cancer risk is appropriate.
Well, we appreciate your expertise and your knowledge with all of us here today. Thank you so much, Melanie.
Thank you.